Hello guys. Anyways, I love Little Women. Narrated by Kezz, and it's about I love the video on. But yeah, this book chaotic and crazy. This is a mess.
Fingertips were made to catch the things we cannot hold.
Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today's video, I'm really excited because today's video is going to be about books. I haven't really posted about books on this channel before. I did have a booktube a long time ago. I don't have it anymore, I deleted it, but yeah, I did have it at one point in my life. So I've been posting on like Instagram and stuff about books, and I post on like other social medias like TikTok and stuff, but like I feel like, I don't know, I post along with like mental health and other fun stuff that I like to do. So yeah, books are just a big part of my life. So yeah, I'm really excited to be doing this video today. I have a little Starbucks drink. This is a matcha tea latte I have because I love matcha. So yeah, this is my favorite drink from Starbucks. So yeah, I love it so much. Really good, yeah. Anyways, let's just go ahead and get started on the video now. Okay, so this video is going to be about my top favorite books of all time. So yeah, I'm really excited to do this video. If you want to friend me or follow me on Goodreads, you can go ahead and do that. It should be in the description below. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull them out. I'm just gonna talk about them and stuff and just kind of share, you know. I want to do my top favorite series, so go ahead and like this video if you would like to see that video where I do my top favorite series. So yeah, that should be fun. I'm really excited about that. I also want to do a video about talking about books and mental health, and kind of like books that talk about mental health, and like kind of my favorite books that do that. So yeah, because I have quite a few favorites. So yeah, if you would like to see that video, also like, and just comment down below and tell me if you'd like to see those two videos. So yeah. Okay, so I don't own all the books that are my top favorite books. So because I'm broke, so I don't own, like, I don't really own them. Hang on, I have to go get stuff. Be right back. Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and get right into it. Oh, like I said, I don't own all of the books. So some of them I'll just like insert a picture of them or something. Okay, I really want to buy them though, so hopefully I will be able to. To my top favorites though, okay? Like, these are books that, like, I could do my favorites, but that would be a long time because I have a lot of favorites, because it's hard for me to rate books. Seriously, I feel like I want to give all books 5 stars, but yeah, so I don't. But even if I just talk about all my 5-star books, we would be here for a while. So yeah. Anyways, let's talk about my absolute favorite. My absolute favorite book, Little Women. This is my absolute favorite book. I love Little Women so much. This book is technically only half of Little Women. This is a Little Women part, not the Little Wives part. I'm gonna get like every single Little Women edition, but like I want to get the little, I at least also want to get Little Women that has the whole thing, you know, because I don't want just this part. I want the whole thing. So absolute favorite book. I love Little Women so much. My favorite adaptation of Little Women is the 2019 one, but I grew up on the 1994 one. So yeah. But anyways, I love Little Women so much. I don't really know what to talk about, what to say about this book. All I can say really is that I just absolutely adore this story. Like, it's my relationship with this story is so complicated. Like, I don't even know if I can put it into words. I grew up on Little Women. Like in elementary school is when I discovered Little Women and just became obsessed with the story. Like, I just love it so much, and I don't know how else to describe it, but Little Women is just it's my book. Like, it's my child. Like, I love Little Women so much. It's my everything. It's my world. It's my, I don't know how to describe my love for Little Women. It's just, it's amazing. It's wonderful. I love Little Women so much, and I highly recommend it. If you have not read it, please go read it, or at least watch the movie or movies. Like, I recommend the 2019 one, also the 1994, the miniseries that came out in 2017. That one's also really good. I guess you could watch like one with Katharine Hepburn. That one's an okay one. I do not recommend the other Little Woman. It was an older version too, and Beth was like the youngest in that one. Like, I do not recommend that at all. But like, if you want to watch it, okay, but like, it's not a good adaptation at all. I do not like it. I haven't seen the 2018 modernized one. I want to see it, but I'm also just a little nervous, but I hope it's good. I don't know. I might watch it. I did watch the Hallmark movie like March Sisters at Christmas time. I do not recommend that either. Like, totally out of character. Did not like it at all. So yeah. But anyways, I just love Little Women so much. So I really do recommend this. Like, oh, it's so good. So yes, Little Women, like, I just love it so much. My favorite character is definitely Amy. So yeah, I feel like I'm an Amy, honestly. So, but Beth is my sentimental favorite because that was my favorite character as a kid. I really relate to Beth and her like shyness. And I feel like I relate to all the sisters, but I feel like I mostly relate to Amy. And yeah, and Joe's great too. Meg's also great. Like, I love all the sisters. I love all the characters. Like, but yeah. And my biggest ship in this book is Amy and Laurie. Like, I could do a whole video on their relationship and like everything about it. So yeah, if you do not want Amy and Laurie to be together, like, I don't really want to talk to you. Like, seriously, bro. Like, but anyways, I love this book so much. So yeah, I also have an adapted version. This one's a child's version, so it's for kids. Well, technically, this one's for kids, but this is the actual Little Women book. Like, it's not adapted or anything. It's unabridged, but it has like pictures in it and stuff, and it's only the Little Women part. But yeah, this is actually an abridged version. Yeah, I've read this one, as you can tell, I went through and highlighted it. I read this like right before freshman year. I don't know, I wanted to read this because I just had it, and I was like, it's short, like, it was pretty short. I read it like in a day, so I flew through it really fast. And then my last thing for Little Women is this. This is my CD thing that I got from the library. It broke. I broke the first CD. This was when I was a kid, and so my mom had to buy it. So I don't have the first CD, which has like chapters 1 and 2 and 3. So yeah, but because it broke, I kept it at home, and that's kind of how my obsession started. Was I listened to this all the time. Before, I had seen the 1994 one, kinda, and I had also listened to some cassette tape audiobooks, but I kind of listened to them out of order because I didn't really understand like which side was the right side. But so I kind of knew the story, but I also didn't, and this is kind of what got me into the story. And I just love this audiobook. It's my favorite version because I just love the narrator's voice. Her name is Barbara Caruso. I don't know how to say it, but yes, I love it so much, and it's just, I love this book. So yes, that is my Little Women collection. My mom has Little Women dolls and stuff, but I don't have them in my room, so I might, because I'm trying to put up a display shelf over by my reading corner that I'm just going to display all my Little Women stuff. So I might be able to get the dolls and stuff, because some of them are like broken and stuff because they're very fragile, but some of the stuff I might use. So I'm very excited. So yeah. Okay, so my next book is The Book Thief. I don't own that book, so yeah. But The Book Thief is my ultimate recommendation. Like, whenever someone asks me for a book recommendation, I always pick The Book Thief, because in my mind, that is the one book everyone in the world should read, is The Book Thief. I don't know why. I just love The Book Thief so much. If you don't know what The Book Thief is about, also, I didn't really give a description about Little Women, because one, I don't really know what to describe about Little Women besides it's just about a bunch of sisters, the March sisters, and their lives. Like, that's literally all I could tell you. I feel like everyone knows about Little Women, so I don't feel like I need to. A lot of people know about The Book Thief, but not everyone does. So The Book Thief is basically, without spoiling it, I feel like these are so hard not to spoil, but without spoiling it, The Book Thief is historical fiction, and it is narrated by Death, and it is about a little girl, like she's like a tween teenager, like kind of around that area, and she it's about her life in Germany during World War II, and her name is Liesel. I don't know how, I forget what her last name is, but anyways, it's about her life with her adopted family, and just like everything about her life and her best friend Rudy, and just like everything. And it's a really good book. I cried so bad. Like, my top favorite books, I cried reading all of them. Like Little Women, this book, like any others, like seriously emotional wreckage. But The Book Thief is such a good book, and yes, it is a sad story, but like if you do not like sad stories, you still need to read The Book Thief, because it's so much more than that. And if you don't like historical fiction, you still need to read this book because it's so much more than that. Like, I don't know how else to describe it. Like, I don't care if you do not like the genre it's in or what it's about. Like, at the end of the day, The Book Thief is so much more than just what it is about. To me, The Book Thief is about enjoying the small moments in life. Like, sometimes stuff just gets put on hold, and sometimes you just have to learn how to enjoy the small things and not the big things, like the really small things that make everyday life, and realize that death is just a normal part of life and that it can happen whenever. Not everyone is going to die in a heroic, fantastic way. It could happen literally like that, and it does. Death happens like that, and sometimes you just have to accept that death happens, and sometimes you just gotta embrace it and stuff like that. And it also really talks about how books and words mean stuff, and the right type of words that you use and the right type of stories that you share. Like, it could either bring someone down or it could lift someone up and encourage them and inspire them. And so what are you going to do? Are you going to choose to tear others down with your words and with your stories, or are you going to build others up with them? So I feel like that's kind of a small, like, I could talk forever about The Book Thief and really get into deep detail about The Book Thief and how great it is and how powerful it is. But it's so good, and I love that it's narrated by Death, and I love The Book Thief so much. I highly recommend you read it. Like, seriously, out of all these books, read The Book Thief. If you have not read it, please read it. Like, or go watch the movie. The movie, I didn't think it was a bad adaptation. I didn't think it was a great, like, fantastic, brilliant, like, amazing adaptation either. But I thought it was a good adaptation. Like, if you want to not read the book because you don't like to read books, at least watch the movie, please. Because the movie was okay. Like, I don't know. I actually have some strong opinions about the movie, about what I didn't like and what I did like, so but I don't want to spoil it, so I won't talk about it. But definitely go read the book or watch the movies. And then the next book, I actually own this one, and this is The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab. Also, sorry, I forgot to mention that Little Women's written by Louisa May Alcott. Everyone probably knows that. And also, The Book Thief is written by Marcus Zuzak. I don't know. I'm really bad with names. I'm so sorry. So yeah. But anyways, this is The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, written by V.E. Schwab. And this is my first V.E. Schwab book. I really like this. I love this book. Okay. I have A Darker Shade of Magic in my library on my phone for audiobook. So I'm going to read that book, and I'm excited to read it, because after reading this book, I was like, I need more V.E. Schwab books. Like, I need to read some more because her writing is so good. I love this book so much. It's a special edition, so like, this is ones that, like, I didn't know that it came in blue, which I love it. I honestly like it a lot more than the other one. And it also, look at this. I love it. I love it. I can't get over how beautiful it is. Like, seriously. Oh my goodness. I haven't finished tabbing it. I've been going through and tabbing it because I'm not really a person who likes to tab stuff and like annotate stuff and everything and highlighting. Like, I don't like to do that until I've read the book, because I kind of get too into the story, you know? And then but I like to go back and like do my stuff afterwards. So I'm out of tabs, so I have to go and buy some more so I can continue on. But yeah, this book, I'm really bad at describing it, so I'm just gonna read what it says about the book. A life no one will remember. A story you will never forget. France, 1714. In a moment of desperation, a young woman makes a fusion, I really don't know how to say that word, bargain to live forever, and is cursed to be forgotten by everyone she meets. Thus begins the extraordinary life of Addie LaRue, and a dazzling adventure that will play out across centuries and continents, across history and art, as a young woman learns how far she will go to leave her mark on the world. But everything changes when, after nearly 300 years, Addie stumbles across a young man in a hidden bookstore, and he remembers her name. Hence, I remember you. Just hearing that gets me emotional. But yes, I love this book so much, like so much. Okay, this book emotionally wrecked me. Then again, most of these books did. Like, seriously, I was sobbing by the end of this book. Like, oh my goodness, I was literally a mess. Like, I was a mess after this book. Oh, this book is so good. I really recommend this book 1,000 times, like, over and over again. Like, seriously, it's so good. I just love it so much. This book just means a lot to me. Then again, all these books do. They all just have a special place in my heart, and I just love them all so much. But yes, Like, all the characters in this book are so good. Even some of the characters that we meet just for like a chapter and stuff, like a lot of them are so well done, and I love those characters. Like I really was interested with the character Sam, and also the other characters, I can't really remember their names, but like the other characters that like Addie meets, and like some of like the characters that are part of Henry's life. Like, it was super cool. This is one of the books where I was reading this book and I was telling myself not to fall for the villain, because the moment we meet him, I'm like, oh snap, because I do not fall for him. Yes, I get mad at him, and yes, he kind of ruined my life because of things he did to Addie and to Henry and to everyone, because he's the villain. But like, at the end of the day, I still love him, so like, come at me. But like, Luke is like, oh, he's amazing. Like, Luke, oh my goodness. Like, you can come at me all you want, but yeah, I love Henry. He's so sweet and kind, and he's such a great person. Like, he deserves the world. Like, seriously, Henry deserves the world, and I will protect him at all costs. Okay. And Addie, oh my goodness, Addie, oh, she's amazing. She really gives off Taylor Swift vibes, which I know a lot of people have been saying that this book gives off Taylor Swift vibes, and it does, especially the character Addie. She really does. Like, I feel like the song is so many different Taylor Swift songs. One of them, I think, is The Archer. Like, there's a part where it's like, there's like a line that's like, I see right through me, you see right through me, do they see right through me? Like, that really sounds close to this. And also, like, another line is, awake in the night, I pace like a ghost, the room is on fire, invisible smoke, and all of my heroes die all alone, help me hold on to you. Like, that whole section right there literally sounds like this book, and if you know, you know. A lot of songs that remind me of this book, but yes, this book is so good. I highly recommend it. If you've not read it, please read it. Writing, again, that's with all of these books, the writing is all so good in here. For instance, here, if you are not convinced to read this book yet, I will give you, this is the first part of the book. So this is the first page of the book. First page, I'm going to read to you this thing right here, this little section right here, because this should convince you. Okay. 7 freckles, 1 for every love she'd have. That's what Estelle had said when the girl was still young. 1 for every life she'd lead, 1 for every god watching over her. Promises, lies, she had no loves. She'd lived no lives. She's met no gods. And now she's out of time. Oh my. Okay, if that did not convince you to read this book, like, I don't know what else will. Like, seriously though, this book is so good. I really love it. It's the perfect mix of everything, like history, historical fiction, magic, fantasy, romance, drama, like, oh, so much. I love it. I just love it so much. Okay, so yeah, there's that. The last book is The Night Circus. Oh my goodness, The Night Circus. I don't own that book either, but The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. Such a good book. Like, I love that book. That book was so good. I cried reading that book. Which, I don't know, I feel like I might have been the only person who cried. Maybe other people did. I feel like I'm the only one though. I don't really know. Like, it was a happy ending, but it was also kind of sad. Like, if you really thought about it. So I don't know. It was a bittersweet ending. The Night Circus is basically like about the circus that it literally just like kind of just appears overnight, you know, and it's only open at nighttime, hence called Night Circus, and everything is in black and white. There, behind the scenes, there is a competition going on between 2 magicians. Only one can make it out of it alive. The competition alive, the winner. And they don't know it. They don't know that. They don't know that they're each other's competition. And there starts to be they get a little spark between each other, and it's like, ooh, little romance, you know? Which complicates things, so it's kind of just all about that, and it gets chaotic. And it's written so beautifully. And there's also a part where it's Bailey's character. He's in the present day with the circus, you know? And you keep going back to the past, which the past is like between the 2 magicians' POVs. And sometimes there's also other people, it's mainly them. It catches up to the present, if that makes sense. I don't know. I'm really bad when it comes to telling you about stuff, and I hope I didn't spoil anything. Like, I'm really bad when it comes to telling people about books, because sometimes I say too much, but I don't think I did. But yes, I highly recommend Night Circus. It's such a magical story. I read it and I was in love with it. Like, I read it and I was just like, oh my God, I cannot stop. This book is so beautiful. I love it so much. Like, it's so pretty. Yes, please read The Night Circus. It's one of the most beautiful books ever written. Like, it's just so magical, and that's all I can really say about it. And the characters, I loved all the characters. Like, I wanted to be at the circus, like work at the circus, and also go to the circus. Like, I wanted to do both so badly. Like, oh, it's such a magical story. So please read that book too. So yeah. My last book, I have to get that really quickly. Okay, my last book, I don't actually own the actual copy. I only own a children's edition one. So this is from my childhood. So I want to buy an actual copy of this book. But it's a Junior Classics for Young Readers edition. So it's an abridged version. But yeah, it's Alice's Adventures in Wonderland by Lewis Carroll. I love this book as a kid growing up. This is one of my favorite books as a kid, and it still is. Like, Alice in Wonderland was like one of my absolute favorite stories ever. Which is funny because I feel like half of these books are from my childhood, like Little Women, this book, and then my other two ones are more recent ones, like The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, which I read that last year, and Book Thief, I read that in January. So, but these are my top 5 absolute favorites. So here it is, and it is the Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. I've never read Alice Through the Looking Glass, which I've always wanted to. I've watched so many different adaptations and different movies and everything. Well, that's the same thing, adaptations. This book, I've like seen like Alice Through the Looking Glass adaptations, so I know the story, I think, but like I haven't actually read the book, and I really want to. I've always wanted to. I don't know why I never did, but I really want to. So yeah, everyone knows what this book is about, so I don't have to explain it. I really love the picture though on this. It's so pretty. Loved this so much. You should have seen me. There was a mini series. I'm not sure what year it came out in. I think it was the 90s. I'm not sure. Maybe early 2000s, somewhere around there. It was a mini series, and I had that mini series, and I had that mini series on repeat. I also love the Disney ones. There's like multiple Disney adaptations. I really like them. I also like the Once Upon a Time one. I think I never finished the show. I don't think I ever finished that one. I might. It's on Disney Plus. Like, it's fun, but it's like not that, like, it's not that impressive, but it's a fun. It was fun. I don't know. Like, it's Once Upon a Time. It's kind of cheesy, but it's also kind of addictive at the same time. So I don't know. I have a whole complicated relationship with Once Upon a Time, but technically Once Upon a Time in Wonderland or whatever it was called, that's like a spin-off, but it's still kind of same vibe. Anyway, I never finished it, so maybe I should. I don't know. We'll see. This is it. I don't really know how else to describe it, but I love this book. And it has like little pictures in here. It's really cute. Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. I loved it. I listened to the audiobook. I got it from the library when I was a kid. That one I did not break, so I don't own it. But I listened to the audiobook, and that's how I read the whole story, because it was the full Alice in Wonderland thing. I remember listening to it and just flying through the story. That was how I listened to the full book, was through the audiobook. But yeah, I loved it. I don't know if I've actually ever read this abridged version. I don't think I did, because I liked the full version the best. I always did. Same thing with Little Women. I always liked the full version the best, but I might read this. Who knows? But yes, this is my last one. I loved it. I always wanted to be Alice, and I still love Alice. Like, I remember as a kid just wanting to dress up and be Alice, and I would pretend like to fight. Like, I would see a rabbit, I'd be like, I'm gonna go follow that rabbit down the rabbit hole, like, and that type of stuff. It was so much fun. Like, I loved it. Okay, I always wanted to go to the Mad Hatter's house or whatever and like have tea with him. I always wanted that too. My favorite scene is the tea scene. I had like that whole scene like pretty much memorized because I just loved it so much, and I wanted to like have tea with them. How does a raven, like, right at a writing desk or something like that. I love that part too. All their little rhymes and like stuff they would say and do, and just like, it was so much fun, and it was so chaotic. I love it because I feel like my personality is kind of chaotic, and so this story definitely fits my personality, I feel like, because it's so chaotic and crazy and just a mess, and it's mad, but it's so fun and hilarious and amazing and creative, and I thank Lewis Carroll so much for writing the story, because it's so wonderful. I really do want to read the second book, so I really do want to read that. So yeah. Also, speaking of sequels, I never read Joe's Boys or Little Men, but I do want to read them, so I might read those too. I've never even watched any of those adaptations either, but I really do want to read the book, so I probably will someday. So that's the last book. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it. I hope this was a little fun. I'm not the best at, I feel like, reviewing books, because all I can say is I feel like I'm bad to put my feelings into words. It's hard for me to do that when it comes to books, because all I can say is I love them so much, and just please read them all. Like, that's all I can say about this video, is just please read all these books. And if you only want to read one book, The Book Thief. There. So, yep. Anyways, I hope you liked this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you would like to see more book videos. I'm very happy about this video. I don't know. I really am having so much fun doing this video. It was really fun to film it. Talk about my absolute favorite top 5 books. So yeah, like of all time, like these books are the ultimate thing. So yeah. Anyways, please like, subscribe if you want, comment down below any other like book videos you would like to see. I'm probably gonna try and do like monthly like wrap-ups and like TBRs, but I feel like TBRs I might not do. I'm not sure because I don't know. I'm a mood reader, and if I do TBRs, it's not as fun. I feel like because I feel like I have to do it. You know, like oh, I might just do like wrap-ups. You know, monthly wrap-ups, yearly wrap-ups, like that type of stuff. I think that'd be fun too. And who knows, I might do a reading vlog sometime. Who knows? I have lots of ideas for this channel and I'm really excited. And yeah, that's it. Happy reading, and I will see you guys in my next video. Anyways, bye!
It's raining outside under the drip light. We are warm and